Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Paul always coming in mad clutch with the Bundesliga reviews. Always appreciate this guy helping me out with the stuff, as well as you guys in general. You guys obviously are amazing for this, and I really appreciate you guys, eh? So, with Player of the Month Haaland, guys, we're looking at some pretty significant boosts to make him a really good card in the game, right? So we're looking at someone that is 6'4", tall guy, high work rates, left-footed, 3-star skills with a 3-star weak foot. In regards to his in-game player traits, he does not have the finesse shot trait or the outside foot shot trait. To be honest with you guys, the way that this guy strikes in real life is basically made in a laboratory. They should just give him every single trait known to man, except for the injury trait. But here's where the card gets interesting, okay? So he has 86 acceleration with 94 sprint speed, so we are going to be giving him an engine chemistry style to improve his dribbling as much as possible, as well as having the pace that he already has. Now, why are the boosts important? So if you take a look at this card over here in comparison to this Player of the Month, we're looking at 2s for pace, 2s and 1s for shooting. The shooting is not the relevant part. It's the 3s for the dribbling that's the relevant part, because when you give a card like this, the engine chemistry style, he looks like a way more balanced card, right? So that's the important thing with this card, because he actually has the base shooting stats already. So that with a dribbling boost, pace boost, and a passing boost is definitely going to be very helpful for a card like this, because base card stats for shooting is great. Passing at 85 with an engine chemistry style boosting it to a 90 is nice in the striker position, because you mostly do short passes anyways. But it's the dribbling. Like, yes, that base characteristic of his is going to remain on the card for sure, but it's definitely going to feel more responsive in game with the engine chemistry style because of all of those +3s in the very important areas. When this card gets a team of the season, I actually think he's going to be an absolute monster, because the more they improve the dribbling stats on this card, his physicality is going to be really nice. It's the left stick dribbling that you want to be the best at, right? That's the area that you have to focus on. A card that is this big, that has physical stats like this, 6'4", the big body type, right? You improve the left stick dribbling, the card's actually really nice, regardless of the fact that he has a 3-star, right? So he's got 97 strength with 88 aggression with the pace that he has, and then he has an 84 stamina on that high work rate. So the way that we will be using this Haaland card will be in two different ways that I see. We're going to be using him in the 4-2-3-1 balanced instruction. So we'll do this on 4 and 3, with this on 4 and 5. The instructions that we're going to have on Haaland will be balanced. We don't want to tell him to do anything but come back in defense for all of the 3 cams, and then the CDMs will be on stay back while attacking cover center, and then the fullbacks will be on stay back as well. And then we are going to be trying him out in the 4-3-3 as well. I think this one is lined up like this: 5 and 6, 5 and 6, press after possession lost. And then I want to have Haaland playing in that striker position, not center forward position. I want to have him as a striker, because I want to see what the balance is like for this card on the high work rates, right? The instruction that we're going to have set on him will just be balanced, but then the wingers are on cut inside, getting behind, with the CDM being on, I think drop between defenders is actually not bad, so that you always have that cover in that area. So I'm actually down for that. So we'll try out the attacking formation and then the ultra defensive one, and we'll see what he plays like. We're going to try out the attacking one first and then basically go from there. Alright guys, let's see how this card plays. Let's see what his dribbling is like. You know what? Considering he's 6'4", that's going to be very helpful, man. I'll tell you that much right now. That little touch movement that I keep trying out with strikers and attackers and stuff, that's the movement I always see if it's good. Ooh, I like that Forsberg moves like that. I think this little combo that I'm going to have here with Haaland and Forsberg will be a sick one. Forsberg still has that aggressive tactic, or that aggressive characteristic, man. So it's going to work out nicely, I think. Haaland with the interception right there. Little pass off, touch, body feint upwards, little accelerated touch. Nice. Work that space there. Touch again. Ball roll, touch inside. Yeah, so you could see that he still has that dribbling characteristic, right? Not necessarily the most responsive, but you could definitely work off that more with this card than you could with his previous versions for sure, because those +3s will definitely make a huge difference, guys. First time strike. Ooh, his body didn't register to the ball there. Even if that's on his right foot, guys, because his base card stats for shooting is so good, he could still actually consistently hit those. Oh, man. This Forsberg card's really slept on, eh? I definitely let you guys know that he was actually a really good card, because he definitely is. Near post strike from there. The goalie saved it, but did you guys see how powerful that strike was? That's pretty wild, actually. Finesse shot? Oh! He does that off of the dribble. Yo, you know what's funny about Haaland's card is that he doesn't have the finesse shot trait, but he takes really good finesse shots. Like, even his, I think his team of the group stage card, when we checked that one out too, he did the exact same thing, bro. Look at that interception again. We're going to force a run here, actually. Do a through ball. Oof, almost got that angle there. Oh, that's why he's so nice. Okay, so the pass wasn't great, okay? Because those through ball passes are super weird in this game. But that little thing, right? Where you can throw the ball to your striker and have that physical presence to win the ball in the air and then pass it off to the other players is such an amazing thing to have, right? You know, short players that are agile, they don't really offer you that type of gameplay style, right? So it's really important that Haaland does offer you that play style because, you know, sometimes people team press and you need that space to work with, and when the strikers don't give you that space to work with, then it's a little bit harder to kind of break out of the defensive areas. I wanted to go for that initial run, actually. It didn't really work out. Nice. He's going to make that run right there. Cool. We'll go for the far post cross right here. Ah, unlucky. I was hoping that Haaland would move into that space because he's a big guy, man. He can win those heading positions for sure. Oh, I had a feeling you were going to make that pass. Chip shot? Oh, I thought he missed. I was like, my controller vibrated. That was a little bit awkward. Had a feeling he'd make that pass, though. Good little chip there. Accurate as well. Dude, I'm telling you guys this right now. This combo with like Forsberg and Haaland is really nice because Haaland is a super aggressive attacker. We said the same thing in the review, actually, if you guys watched that one. And the way it's working with Haaland is perfect because Haaland is a high work rated player. So when Forsberg decides to be aggressive, he just plays off of Haaland really nicely. It's always important to have your cam and striker play off each other really nicely. Always important. See how Forsberg is just aggressive there? Beautiful pass. Get that finesse shot angle. Beautiful goal. Nicely done. Cards like Haaland, guys, are just really fun to use. Like, he's such a good striker in real life that you love to use a card like this in the game. Like, yes, you have to work with his dribbling not being necessarily responsive, but with the boost that he's been given so far in his dribbling, I feel like it's very important that he has really good base card stats for shooting, man, because his finishing is going to be great for you. I'm going to keep using him in the 4-2-3-1, guys, because honestly, I really like him in that lone striker position. See, you can definitely compensate for it, man. That's what I did right there. I feel like in the other ones, like, it was a little bit harder, right, with the team of the group stage and stuff. Like, those ones were really strange ones for me, personally. Ooh, I just wanted to try his strike on that weak foot right there. Ball roll touch. Oh, man, we got that finesse shot angle. Areas like that, that's when the actual trait makes that difference. You know what I'm saying, guys? Finesse shots are really, like, they're super strange, man. Like, there's certain angles you score from that are really good, and then there's certain angles you can score from. But you find ways to make it work. Little bounce touch there. Fake shot, touch. Shot across goal. Ooh, a little block right there. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not like crazy about his attacking AI because of the high work rate that he has, but like I said, the little combo that's going on right now with Forsberg and Haaland is really good because Forsberg is more of an aggressive attacker, right? So he'll definitely go into spaces really quickly. Haaland doesn't have those characteristics of being an aggressive attacker because of the high work rates, but he'll utilize empty space well from time to time for sure. Near post strike. Nice little finish right there. He really likes to stick to the middle, that's for sure. Sticks to the middle, sometimes goes to the side, but he's, again, this is the type of card right now. He's responding to how Forsberg is moving. You see how Forsberg instantly attacks, and then Haaland kind of goes into that cam position. Forsberg's in position right now. Work that angle. First time strike, boom. Nice little goal. That combo play, guys, is literally really important. The characteristics of your players will make your players move a certain way. That's why I kept mentioning to people that Forsberg is like pretty decent, to be honest, because that aggressive tactic that he has for himself is dope. Alright guys, so final verdict on the Player of the Month card. So yes, his base card stats for dribbling will affect the card regardless, right? So if you give him the engine chemistry style, Haaland will always have that sluggish type of feel in dribbling because of his 6'4" height and body type. However, this card does actually feel better than this card right here in regards to people using him for fun, right? With a card like Haaland in your team, the engine chemistry style definitely makes the most sense, and hopefully with upgrades in the future with this card, they keep upgrading the dribbling stats. For me, I wish they gave him the traits. The finesse shot trait and the outside foot shot trait would definitely compensate well for his dribbling not being crazy responsive, while also having a 3-star weak foot, right? So with this card, engine chemistry style definitely makes the most sense. It's important that his base card stats for shooting is the way that it is, because it allows this card to be more usable in game, because the chemistry style of engine, it just makes the most sense to give him, right? I don't like when I have to decide between different cards. Like it's obvious that you give him that one chemistry style because of his shooting being really good. So it's still a fun card to use. His attacking AI will be affected a little bit because of his high work rates, but it'll be affected even more depending on the cams or the other attackers you have near him, right? Because you know, with a player like Forsberg is a really aggressive attacker, so sometimes he will utilize that striker position and make Haaland play in the cam spot, which is fine because his shooting is great. So if he's anywhere outside the 18-yard box, you could still potentially score some pretty good opportunities. Aggressive attackers are really nice to have in FIFA because it makes your play less predictable, right? So again, that part of the card is going to be very noticeable depending on the other players on the pitch, but his attacking AI is not super aggressive like, hey, I see this one space, I'm going to utilize it instantly. He's not that type of player. He's more like, give me the ball to my feet, let me take this one touch, boom, strike the opportunity, I score the goal, because of his base card stats for shooting being really good. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this review. I will catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.